Welcome to ProgrammingKT. I am explaining about the problem is rotate a given array n times in clockwise direction. The rotation count will be 3. So for the input array, if I can rotate 3 times, so output will be like this. So element 10 will be moved to second index, 9 will be moved to first index, 8 will be moved to 0th index. So let me show you one tracing diagram, then you can understand more. So here I am trying to rotate the array in clockwise direction 3 times. So first row will be the input array, last row will be the output array. So in first rotation 10 will be moved to 0th index. In second rotation 10 will be moved to first index and 9 will be moved to 0th index. In third rotation 10 will be moved to second index, 9 will be moved to first index, 8 will be moved to 0th index. So this is the logic we need to build. First I am trying to create one input array. So I am trying to copy values as it is from input. Now I am trying to create one variable called rotation count. Why? Because how many times I need to rotate the array. Here in this case I am trying to take 3 times. So next I am trying to create one method called rotate array. So this method is expecting first parameter is integer type of array, second parameter is rotation count. So rotation count I am trying to pass. So let me try to build that method. So inside that method only I am trying to build the logic. So before that I am trying to handle base case, means array length must be greater than 2, then only I am trying to rotate the array. So length will be greater than or equal to 2 only, then only I am trying to rotate, and moreover that rotation count must be less than 2 array length, otherwise I will get index out of bound exception. So rotation count must be less than 2 array dot length. Because otherwise I will get index out of bound exception. So I am trying to solve the problem in 3 steps. Step 1 will be I am trying to reverse the whole array. Mean entire array I am trying to reverse. In second step I am trying to reverse array from 0 to rotation count. In third step from rotation count to end of the array. So after step 3 we will get the result. So now in third step from rotation count to end of array. So now let me try to build the logic for step 1. So I am trying to create one utility method. Why? Because same logic I can reuse in step 2 and step 3. So called reverse array. Reverse array. This method is expecting first parameter is integer array. Second parameter is start index of that array. Starting index is 0 and end index will be length minus 1. Array dot length minus 1. So now let me try to create this method as well. So here I am trying to do swapping logic. So here I am trying to use while loop. So instead of I and j I am trying to take variable names like start and end. So here I am trying to iterate by using while loop until unless start is less than end. So first I am trying to store start value inside temporary variable. I am trying to implement here swapping logic. So array of start element I am trying to store in temporary variable. Next I am trying to assign array of start to array of end. Finally I am trying to assign array of end to previously stored temporary variable. Moreover that here I am not using for loop, right? I need to increment start, I need to decrement end. So this is the swapping logic for given input array with start and end index values. So I am trying to call for step 2 and step 3 as well with start and end index changes. So here I am trying to change start value will be 0 to rotation count. Rotation count -1. Why? Because array index is starting from 0. If I did not subtract, it will rotate 4 elements instead of 3. That's why I am subtracting -1. Here I am trying to rotate from rotation count to array length -1. So this is the logic. So I am not returning anything from this rotate array method. So that's why I can directly print input array as it is. Just I am trying to change array elements locations. So that's it. I am not returning anything from rotate array. So that's why I am directly printing input array. Arrays dot toString array. Now let me write one more sys out. How the array exactly looking after rotating 3 times, how it will look like. So let me try to maximize the console. Now let me try to run. So 3 times I am trying to rotate in clockwise direction. 10 will be moved to second index, 9 will be moved to first index, 8 will be moved to 0th index. So this is the logic for rotating array in clockwise direction. So we can, let me try to run the logic with different input. So I am trying to pass 3 values. Here the logic won't execute it. Why? Because array length and rotation count is same. I am expecting as it is. So why? Because here I am handling the base case. So if I can change rotation count will be 2, how the logic will be executed exactly 2 times clockwise direction I am trying to rotate. So 3 will be moved to first index, 2 will be moved to 0th index. So if I can pass 2, now also logic won't execute it. If I can give rotation count 1, now it will be rotate. So this is the logic for rotating array in clockwise direction. So now let me try to run. So only one element I am trying to rotate. So we can rotate, this is the logic for rotating array in clockwise direction. We can rotate in anti-clockwise also, but with a small change. If I can move step 1 after step 3, now logic will work like rotate array in anti-clockwise. So now let me try to show you that console. So here I am trying to rotate. If I can rotate 3 times, now 1 will be moved to last third index, 2 will be moved to last second index, 4 will be moved to last index. So let me try to run. So exactly right, last third will be first index, last second will be 2, last index will be the 4. So this is the logic for rotating array in anti-clockwise. So I wrote the solution for both clockwise and anti-clockwise rotating the array. So if you found the content is valuable and you learned something new from this video, please hit on like button, and moreover that please subscribe ProgrammingKT. Thank you.